Hi friends, today we are going to see demo on how to set up Okta on external identity provider to connect Snowflake. If you have not seen my recent blog on Snowflake security federated authentication and a single sign-on using Okta, then I would suggest you to please have a look. I had provided you the link of the blog in the video description. Let's start the demo. So today, first we will see how to create the free trial account. So to create the free trial account, you have to go to the okta.com free trial customer identity. Here you have to provide the here it is mentioned as a work email, but you can provide your personal email. You have to provide your first name, last name, and the country or the region from where you want to create your account, and then click on I'm not a robot and get started. Once you click on get started, you will see the mail something like this on your account, whichever you have provided. Once you activate your account, you can connect to your Okta account using your credentials. Once you log in, you will land into the dashboard. So here you have to click on dashboard, and you will see something like this page. As of now, there is nothing added on the Okta. So first step is to add an app. So we click on add an app and we'll click on browse app catalog to add the Snowflake. So we'll search for Snowflake. Click on Snowflake and click on add. Once you click on add, you will go on the general settings. Here under application label, you can give any name. I'm keeping Snowflake as is, and then I will provide the subdomain of my Snowflake. So I will go here and grab everything after / till my AWS, which is my provider for Snowflake. That's the cloud provider. So I will come here and put it over here. I will keep everything as blank, means like as default, sorry, and then click on next. On the single sign-on page, I will select the SAML 2.0 and I will uncheck the disable force authentication. And then I will click on view setup instruction, and I will also click on identity provider metadata. So because this is the data which I am going to use for my future setup. So we'll go down. These are the configuration steps which we need to follow. On the general tab, tap for the Snowflake SAML app, then click edit. So we already did this step. We don't have to do that. We already did this step as well because we unchecked the disable force authentication. Now on the assignment tab, we will add the user. So we'll go here and say done here. Then we'll go on assignment tab, click on assignment and assign to people. Here I have pre-added all the user. I will click here and add Rajiv Gupta, save and go back, done. So now you can see that one person assigned successfully. So we'll go back on the application. You can see that the application has been added over here. If we click here, you will see that under assignment, I can see my email ID. Now let's go to setup page and click on here, configure Snowflake to use or user federated authentication. So here we to do the setup on the Snowflake side, we have to use the user which has either account admin role or security admin role. So here I am connected with my user ID and I am connected with the account admin. So you can see here. Okay. First step is we have to set the SAML identity provider parameter with the required values from our Okta metadata. So these are the 4 values in the JSON format which needs to be filled, and this value will come from the metadata. So the certificate part will come from here. So if you go here, we close this. All right. So this is the certificate value which I will need. So I will copy it from here. So you can see over here I have already provided the alter statement. So basically I have to do alter account set SAML identity provider to set the SAML identity provider parameter value at the account level. For the certificate I'm going to provide the value. So these are the old value when I was doing trial and error method. So I'm going to overwrite with the new value. Issuer, if you go here for this, I have to use the issuer identity ID of IDP, which is an optional, but I can provide. So I will go here and I will grab the value of here entity ID. This is optional, but I would like to fill this up. Now SSO URL, let's go here and see what is SSO URL. To retrieve the issuer identity ID of your Okta account, navigate to admin console, Snowflake application created, single sign-on monitor. Okay, download the XML entity ID, copy the entity ID. Entity ID. Okay, sorry, this is an entity ID. This is for the user. Sorry. For SSO URL, I have to copy the Okta SSO URL. SSO with SSO SML. Okay, so where I will find this? Okay, this is the value which I need to grab, and I have to provide here. So I will delete this one. I will provide the new one. Type will be Okta. Label I can provide anything, so I just provide Okta single sign-on. Let me create this. So you can see that statement executed successfully. Now I have to alter my account to enable the SSO login page to true. So that was the other part, I think. Yeah. So that is step 3. I've added. Yeah. So I've done the step 4, which is enable Snowflake initiated single sign-on. So this is done. So this step is done. Now for the new Snowflake URL, you need to use advanced SAML configuration. If you have already set up with SAML, you need to migrate over this. Okay. Okay, these are the value which I need to copy, but I already copied. Now I need to create the security integration for SAML. So let's click and open this part. So you can see this is the auth, this is SAML. Alright. So I need to grab some of the values from here. So what I will do, I will go here. I already had those statement pre-created. I will just grab and put the values over here. So for sure I have to copy the same value what is on the top. So I will go here and grab the value from here only. I will just grab this value and paste it over here. SSO URL which I just copied on the top, I will copy it from here. For the certificate, I will just go here and grab from here. So this is same as what I copied from the XML file. So both are same. I just copied from two different places because it's handy. I just showed you the two different ways how you can do that. You can either copy from the XML file or you can also copy it from here. So now security integration, we need to just create the security integration. If you have already had a security integration, it will drop. If not, then okay, I don't have any security integration, so I will just create that. So now I have created a security integration with the name of Okta integration. Now go on next step. As I have already created, so I copied the statement from here only. I copied and executed this. Now this is the last step where I need to edit the integration and update the Snowflake ACS URL and Snowflake SAML to user URL. So this is the statement which I already copied over here. So I will provide this value. So I have copied the URL from here and just updated the organization name and account name from this URL. So you can see that this matching my current URL from here. So you will see that this is matching with the initial part, and rest all are same. So I will just create this part and alter the security indication. And the last step which I need to mention, like when we create the user, it's not always like true that we always create with a Gmail ID or any email ID, right? So what we do, we create the user with something like this username, right? But to work with external IDP, you need to make sure that your login name is matching with the login name of your Okta user. So I will just alter my user and make my login name as my Gmail ID. Now that we are done with all the steps, I will just click here, go on incognito mode. I will click here and open my trial account. You can see that on the top you will see sign in to Snowflake. I will click here and I will provide my Gmail ID, my Okta ID, sorry. So I'm using the same username as I have means updated in the Snowflake, and I'm going to provide my password and click on sign in. Hopefully I will able to connect to Snowflake. Yes, so now you can see that I'm connected to Snowflake using Okta external IDP. So that was the scope of the demo, and now we know how to connect using external IDP. So if you like my demo, please subscribe to my channel. Thank you.